Hello, everyone. Kyle here with your repair PSA of the week. When I'm here in the office and I'm reviewing jobs, this is the perfect time to talk about repairs that you might see come across your desk. And I want to talk about one that has to do with a fashion trend that we jewelers, well, we really don't like. But the world of Etsy has made it extremely popular. Taking a very large diamond ring, large meaning the center stone is a large one, 2, 3, even 4 carat center stone on a small band. This came out with this minimalist approach. I'm using this kind of in air quotes because having a 3 carat in your center is not really minimalist. The band itself is minimal, meaning that width of this band that I'm holding in my hands right now, well, let's just measure it. I'm betting less than 2 millimeters at the thickest. It's 2 millimeters to 1.3 millimeters. This thing's tiny. I want you to think about how we sell these to customers. Because if you can tell from here, I'm holding this in my hand because it's a brand new purchase, been with the customer for less than a year, and maybe you can even tell, even from this angle, that this ain't supposed to look this way. I'm going to show you a close-up of what's happened here, and you're going to see that the diamond is cockeyed. It's kind of been smacked and probably smacked against a table repeatedly or just with daily wear and tear. And it's actually cattywampus. It's tilting off to one side. When I have something like this come in, here are some things I want you to review. When you see a diamond in a solitaire mounting that's been kind of twisted like this, look all around the base of the head of where that center stone has been soldered. Okay, right where the center stone and the head meet the ring. I'm looking to see that it's all soldered in nicely. I see no gaps. I see no breakage or cracks, because it's very common to see when a ring has been damaged like this, to see cracks forming, particularly underneath the head or in the area we call the gallery underneath that head. In this case, that's not happened. There is no cracking, there's no gaps, which is actually a good thing. We don't have to do extra work here. But it also tells me something very important about this ring and about these designs in general. This little tiny band is too small to hold up this big, beautiful, 2.5, 3 carat lab-grown diamond in the center. And as popular as the style is, it's just not practical. You're putting a really big house on an itty-bitty tiny foundation. What's going to happen with daily wear is what you see here. That diamond's going to get hit, particularly on desks, on phones, on life, on car wheels, all kinds of things. And it's going to go cattywampus like this. So what you need to do in a situation like this, of course, is we're going to reshape it and reform it so that it's back to normal once more. But if you want to prevent this from happening in the future for your customer, one simple fix to recommend to them is to solder diamond bands next to it. By doing this, we're thickening the ring. We're preventing this little tiny band from getting as much torque when it gets hit, so that this prevents this twisting problem from happening. Does it change the design look? Yes, absolutely. It's going to thicken it, and it needs to be, because we need a little bit bigger foundation if we're going to have a really big diamond underneath it. So a very simple fix is show them diamond bands, show them out of the case, go grab simple straight line bands. My salesperson here grabbed, looks like they have a very simple diamond band. They put it up next to the ring and they say, we're going to solder these rings together so that they're going to be a little bit wider, a little bit thicker, provide a little bit more stability than what you have now. This is the best fix that I can think of, and it offers you an opportunity to show them some jewelry out of the case. And if they don't like this look, we totally understand, we get it. We're just going to have to tell them that this is just not something that we can guarantee. For the future, when you sell big big diamonds in the middle of thin bands, I generally don't like these little 1.3, 1.5 millimeter bands, especially if we're going on anything over a carat in size. They're just too small. So I'd like to recommend that you go 1.5 to 2.5 millimeter thickness on the band if you're going to go over a carat in the center. That's really good guidance to share with your customers, because these little thin bands are very popular online because they look really pretty. If you're going for a minimalist look, they just don't last. And so explaining that to the customer, that this is a pretty look on paper, but you can never wear it. Let me get you something that you can actually wear every day and feel very confident in wearing every single day. That's a huge selling point in you as a brand giving expert advice to someone so that you prevent them headaches in the future. Heck, you can even show them a picture of this ring as I've shown it to you here to show you and to show them what happens if we have too small of a foundation for a big diamond. So with all that being said, inform your bridal customers that there is a limit to what we should be putting big diamonds into. We should probably put them in something that can withstand the wear and tear of just daily life so that you're not coming in here spending more money on a ring that can get really severely damaged or even have the center stone lost altogether simply because of construction that is too thin, right? Again, a fix on this one is where a jeweler is going to put everything back in shape, retighten all the stones, refinish it to make it look beautiful again, and then we're going to advise the customer, solder a band next to it so that you have a little extra strength with a little wider foundation. And if we don't do that, then you can go ahead and wear it as it is, but it's going to be a no guarantee. You'll need to have this checked more than a couple times a year so that we can catch anything that's getting warped or tweaked or any stones that are getting loose, because by nature of its design, it's just going to happen more frequently. So there you go. Something that you're going to see, hopefully not every day, but now you can use this information to advise your customers and give them a much more educated buying decision. And hey, maybe you sell a few diamond bands, or you just really, and more importantly, sell customers for life based on your expert knowledge of what's going to help them enjoy their piece for a whole generation, 2 or 3. All right. I hope this has been helpful. We're going to get this thing fixed today. Good luck out there, everybody, and I will see you next time.